Okay. All right, everybody. This is Prophet Rawanawaddi with you this morning on the Sunday. And this is right after the uh, Mayweather Conor McGregor knockout. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is because I want to reveal something about how so-called black people think. We are really foolish people, just foolish. And if you listen to us long enough, now let me say this at the outset. Let me say this at the outset. Now, I'm really not supposed to be doing any video right now, but that's neither here nor there. But I had to do this video. This was just too tempting. But it's really interesting to me how our people who are called so-called black people, African Americans, we don't do any critical thinking at all. You have enough charisma. If you have enough money, influence, or whatever, black people will get right behind you and they will follow you off the cliff like lemons. They will follow you right off the cliff. Okay, I'll prove it to you. The Barack Obama presidency. Twice black people went for that. We just run over the cliff head first for any type of symbolism that looks good for us. We will become a turncoat on the. I see why we're in slavery. I see why we are in slavery all over the world. We deserve it. We deserve it, as painful as it is to admit. We deserve it. We do some silly things. We do some silly things, y'all. And then when our leaders do silly things, guess what we'll do? We will back them up. I got your back. We do some silly stuff. So-called African Americans who are really Israelites, we don't deserve to get out of slavery right now. Most of us are probably going to have to be killed by the Most High, to be quite frank with you. No, y'all, I don't care. If we had the advantage in the world, we would quickly lose it. We're not strategic. We're real emotional. We really like run behind stuff that's so symbolic. So symbolic. And the symbolic things that we run behind don't even have any power. None of the things that we run behind that are symbolic even have any. They worse than a paper tiger. But that's the kind of thing that we gravitate towards. It is unfortunate. And so the reason why my video is entitled Tariq Nasheed Exposes His Secret Love for American Racism, White Supremacy. The reason why I've written that is because that's exactly what he does. I'm going to show you the video before I forget. I'm going to share this video with you because I want you to see it. See, we always pick the people who don't have any moral fiber. Not really. There's this old African proverb. I'm not African. I'm just saying it's probably really Hebrew, but and it says this: in the kingdom of the blind, he that has one eye will be king. That puts black people in a that describes so-called African Americans who are really Israelites to a T. Even after we learn that we're not Africans and black, we still blind. We still, when we find out who we really are, when we find out we're not Egyptians, we find out, guess what? We still blind. Now I'm going to show, I want to show you this video. I got to share this with you because this is the kind of stuff. These are the kind of leaders that we want over us. We want wicked leaders, double-minded leaders, hypocritical leaders, leaders that don't have any moral spine, of character, nothing. We want leaders that don't know who our God is. Our God is. We don't want to know. We don't want those kind of leaders. We want those kind of elders. We want elders and ancestors that was on some foolishness. That's what we want. That's what we gravitate to as a people. No matter how educated we are, how rich we are, how beautiful we are, how ugly we are, how fat or skinny we are always looking for that leader that's going to lead us to hell. We just looking for him. Where he at? The most spiritual one. This is amazing. I see it in sports, and I'm not a sports enthusiast by any stretch of the imagination. I see it in religious circles. It doesn't matter which one. Hebrew Israelites, Jews, whatever, Baptist, Pentecostal, Lutheran, Catholic, whatever, Mormons. We are the stupidest group of people. We do some stupid things. And when the Most High raises up some people that go against that grain, we will skewer them out to be the enemy. A faithful presentation of the truth will always bring division. And upon the presenters of the truth, the trouble of the blame will be cast. It is a shame. Now, I wasn't going to do any videos until the second, but I just had to do this one, y'all. I'm sorry. No live videos anyway. But today is Sunday. I got a reprieve, a little break. So I said, so I'm going to share this with you all. Now look at this. This is Tariq Nasheed. Okay. He has on American flag. Oh, let's start over. He has on American flag. He's basically saying the Pledge of Allegiance. You see, with all this Colin Kaepernick, and now he's walking around with an American flag on his shoulder, donning an American flag. Oh, y'all, stop it. This is what black people want. They want leaders like this. Now, this is the same guy who put out the Hidden Color series, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the same guy who is about to release another documentary about the Haitian Revolution, by the way, which was a colossal failure if you look at Haiti. Nothing against Haitian people. Hello, let me put it out there. I don't want to offend any Haitians. They are my people. I love Haitians. Failed. Let's just get that through our skulls. We want to say it was a successful revolution. How? In a system of global white supremacy. How is it successful? Show me some people today that Haitians are liberating. Allies of. Effective allies of. No. Stop it, y'all. Now, Tariq Nasheed is doing a documentary on the Haitian Revolution. But let's play the video. It's a short video. But see, these are the people that we make rich. The people that we want to get behind and support and talk about Black economic empowerment and all this garbage. And a Black political body and all the stop, y'all. Everything that we've done since we've been here, it's been a failure. From civil rights to education to anything, job creation, everything we've done has been a failure. The abolition movement, it was a failure. It was a failure, y'all. Let's just keep it real. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm all about freedom, y'all. But not freedom to live like my oppressor and be my oppressor and emulate my oppressor. No, I'm not about that type of freedom, y'all. You can have it. I want to be free as an Israelite, not an American, not a Black man, not an African American, not an Egyptian, a Nubian, none of that stuff. But that's how we want freedom. We want freedom as Americans and all this. Look at this video. Look at the words that come out of this guy's mouth. Now, he said, I'm rooting for the American fighter. He don't even say the Black fighter. The American fighter. And he says it with a level of hubris and bravado, a high level of hubris and bravado. He don't even say the African fighter. That's what he always pushing. That's what Tariq Nasheed is always pushing. African American fighter. See, American fighter, and this is so his hidden colors is really red, white, and blue. Not red, black, and green. Not even Marcus Garvey's colors. See, you know, see, he's saying this loud. He's saying this loud so everybody can hear him. Because apparently, from what he just said, from what he's going to say in this video, everybody's donning. You got all these Americans walking around donning Irish flags. So that stirred him up. Well, you can't come to my country, because he sees Americans, people he suspect to be Americans, guess what? Donning Irish flags. Well, Irish flags is just another phase of racism, white supremacy. Oh boy, this is crazy. You see how everybody's looking at him when he said that? See how everybody is looking at him when he said that? Behind him, looking at him when he said that. See, he's saying it loud enough to catch people's attention, and so he could film them. Notice he keeps saying American flag. He's not saying I'm rooting for the black man, the African man. And this is the guy who's supposed to be like a spokesperson. Not that anybody has elected him to be that, but uh, he is a de facto spokesperson for black people. His popularity, his fame, and his Hidden Color series, documentaries, and books on relationships. Look at this guy. Now, if this is not no cooning, now this is the guy who you with this look you got on your face, you deserve a Coon Train Award. So the next time that they have this Coon Train Award, you need to give one to Tariq Nasheed for doing this. Now look at this. Look at this. This guy talks about Tony Sotomayor, but come on, man. See, deep down within many of our pro-black leaders, so-called pro-black leaders, pro-African American leaders, or pro-African leaders, guess what there is? There's a love for white mommy and white daddy. And this is that look. This is that deep-hearted look. I'm just pausing it right here so you can get a good look of how it is. Smug look. Now watch what he does. This is cooning to the man. That's not cooning. That's not cooning, y'all. I'm waiting for this guy to break out into what the duck walk that the Nazis did, the goose walk or whatever it's called for white supremacy. Y'all, this is crazy, y'all. But these are see type of leaders that black people want. These are the only type of black leaders, so-called black leaders, that black people even dream about. Wow, he looked crazy. Wow, look at this guy. Wow. So yeah, I just had to show y'all that it's just amazing, y'all. Now, Tariq Nasheed talks about this guy all the time, Tony Sotomayor. Now, the person you expect walking around with an American flag would be this guy, not this guy. Life is stranger than fiction. And so there is some merit to a title like this, where it's in this red here, where it says Tariq Nasheed, the race pimp. Now you can understand why people would come to that conclusion. It's not out of whole cloth that they're drawing that conclusion. So, y'all, I know this is just me on my little tiny channel. I know I want to be called by Tariq Nasheed and people like him that I'm just a little dusty nigger. Okay, that's fine. I'll take that. There might be a lot of truth to that. there there might be some merit to that. Okay. But y'all, come on, y'all. Oh, these are the kind of leaders that we want. See, when you have this deep, I wrote something. What did I write? I wrote something today. Let me see if I could find it, and I'm going to read it to you. Oh, actually, it's in the comment section description. Boy, we love wicked leaders, man. Double-minded, just reactionary leaders. We'll do anything. Now look at this. If racism, white supremacy is in fact really a global system of oppression and power, why on earth would a titan like Tariq Nasheed root for either side of that equation? Tariq Nasheed exposes his true hidden colors: red, white, and blue. Wow. And then it's really interesting when you come up against a guy like Tariq Nasheed, you're going to have some other people come in hand wringing. Well, we're all coons. Stop it. No, yeah, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Now people getting in their feelings. Tariq Nasheed is your leader. No, he ain't my leader. The Most High is my leader. I'm an Israelite. I don't fall for none of this stuff. I'm going to prove to you that Tariq Nasheed is your leader. I want to prove to you that Tariq Nasheed is your leader, Sunshine Bright. How many times did you vote for Obama? Don't say nothing. I'll answer it for you. Twice. Okay. Tariq Nasheed is cut out of the same cloth that Barack Obama is cut out of. That's why you ain't gonna hear Tariq Nasheed talk about who we really are. You're not gonna hear Tariq Nasheed talk about who we really are as a people. Voted twice. Duh. Duh. I knew you was gonna say you voted twice for him. Because you know what was the dead giveaway? Because you said that Tariq Nasheed is. I knew. No, Tariq Nasheed is. Let me tell you how many times I voted for Barack Obama. 0. Voting for Barack Obama is like voting for Tariq Nasheed. I would have never voted for Barack Obama in 1,000 years. Never. See, in order to vote for Barack Obama, you have to have a certain affinity for white supremacy. You really do. You really have to have a certain affinity for white supremacy. And we saw it in the face of Tariq Nasheed sitting up there with that American flag, with that hubris look on his face. I never voted for him. I caught hell. I caught hell from my neighbors for not voting, for ballyhooing the fact that I wasn't going to vote for Barack Obama. No, I didn't. I already knew it was symbolic. I knew that things was going to get worse for us as a people. I knew that. Prophets can see certain things. That if I wasn't a prophet, I would know that wouldn't work. If I was not a prophet, I knew that was a fail right there. We was going to take a L. Duh. But black people, we never can see nothing coming. Never can see nothing coming. We're going to have to learn as a people how to cut our losses. Whenever you see a whole bunch of black people running in one direction, go the other direction. It is the right direction. Don't even think about it. Just like you, just like when you see a crowd of black people running, a mass of millions of black people running in one direction, run the other direction. That's the way to run. Never run in the direction of a whole bunch of black people. Good morning, son. How you doing? Never run in the directions of millions of black people. Never. That's how they got us all on those slave ships. that's that's how they got us all on the slave ship. Millions of black people was running to the coastline. Never. When you see millions of so-called black people who are really Israelites and don't know it, running in one direction, please run the other direction. It is the right direction. It is. Believe me, it's been the right direction for us. Always. No. Don't focus on white people being coons. You know why? Because we're not white. We're not Caucasian. So don't focus on that. I mean, it's just useless. That's just a waste of time. So what shall we do, huh, sunshine? Well, let me say something. What we do know, sunshine, is that what we have been doing doesn't work. Whenever you see a whole bunch of millions of black people running in one direction, I just told you what to do. Run the opposite direction. Hey, good morning, baby. How you doing? Run the opposite direction whenever you see. So what to do? I'm giving you a solution. I don't even know if you can hear it. Because see, a lot of times when you're talking to our people and you're giving them a solution, they can't even hear the solution you're giving. I just told you, when you see millions of black people running in one direction, in their thinking, in their finances, in their relationships, you run the other direction. That's the solution. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm giving you the solution. Oh, well, you giving the problem, but you ain't giving no solution, brother. Hotep, stop it. I'm giving you the solution, but you can't hear it. The Bible says they hearing, what was that? Matthew, what's that? Matthew 13, something like that. Let's see. You give our people the solution, and then they'll ask you, right after you, on the heels of you giving the solution, so what we supposed to do? Okay. We really gonna have to get out of this mentality, because that's how we think. You give the solution and we ask, well, what's the solution? You told us the problem. It's like, yeah, you can't hear the solution. I'm going to tell you why. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. Saying nothing. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand. We don't even understand when we hear a solution. The person gives you the solution, and guess what? You still hear. All you hear is a problem. You know why? Because you don't like the solution. The solution brings a problem to your spirit and it drowns out your ear. So it says, which saith, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and not perceive. people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed. So even though you show them something, you tell them what the solution is, you show them where the solution is, guess what they're going to ask you right after you do that? Well, what's the solution? Don't even explain it to them again. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. It says, heart is waxed gross, their ears are dull of hearing, their eyes are closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. He said that blessed are their ears and eyes were the apostles and prophets. He told them, who were Israelites. They weren't African Americans. They weren't black people. They weren't Egyptians. No, they were Israelites. He said that only their ears and their eyes are blessed. Okay, let's say the white beast book of lies. Let's say it is that. Let's say the Bible is the white beast book of lies. Let's entertain that. Tell me what book we supposed to be reading. What's the solution to the Bible? I want to know that. That's what I thought. You don't have an answer. You don't have an answer. You don't have an answer. It's just, and you're going to tell me that what I just read don't apply to us? You're going to tell me that so-called black folk are not hard-headed and rebellious? You're going to tell me that? They don't listen? They can't find no solution for getting out of slavery. We can't find no solution, no matter how many documentaries we watch, no matter how many schools we go to, no matter how many hoteps and black power we do, we still can't find no solution for getting out of this captivity that we're in. Book. If it's the white beast book, why is it all black people, morality and salvation? Okay, I say, hey, humble servant, what's going on, man? Shalom, shalom. If it is a white beast book, why is it all about black people? Thank you, humble servant. But this person does not read. Okay, this person doesn't read. He's not going to give me a solution or an answer, an alternative book to the Bible. He's not going to give me that. And then humble servant asked a very good question. Why is all the people in the Bible, the major figures in every single book of the Bible, why are they all black? That's what I want to figure out, Sun Bright. Why are all the major figures, Adam, Eve, Moses, Noah, King David, Solomon, the strongest man in the world, the wisest man in the world, the fastest man in the world, the tallest man in the world, all of them were black? And you're going to tell me this a white man? The God of the Bible is black. The Son of God is black. Well, but it's a white book. I'm just trying to figure this out. Sunshine Bright. Show me the book that's going to lead us out of slavery, Sunshine. Show me. Because your name is called Sunshine Bright, right? So give me the sunlight. Illuminate me. Looking for your answer, and you ain't said nothing. You said when you see a million people going one way. No, I didn't. I said when you see a million so-called black people going in a direction. That's what I said. I didn't just say people. When you see a million people going one direction, go the other. Millions of black, okay, this is a good point. Millions of black people follow the book and look at us following your own advice. Okay, let's look at that. Touche. Touche. That's a good point. You say millions of people, black people, follow the book. I'm going to tell you something. That's arguable. That's arguable. But let's just say for the sake of argument, Sunshine Bright, just bear with me again. I'm going to deal with you respectfully. I want to deal with you respectfully. Ask you this. Let me ask you this, Sunshine Bright. I would like for you to come over and talk to me, man to man. I don't know if you man or woman. Sunshine Bright it kind of sound a little iffy. But why don't you come over and talk to me? Do you mind? I'll put the link in the room and you could come over and talk to me and we could talk together like men. I don't want you to be at a handicap because you have to text. You seem like you'll deal righteously with me. I'll deal respectfully and righteously with you. Why don't you come on over? Let me know if you will come on over. Put a 1 on the screen or a yes on the screen if you're willing to come over and just talk to me. Chop it up. This is a good point that you bring up. But I want to give you a rebuttal, and I want to give you an opportunity to have your voice heard. The book is Why We're in Slavery So Long. Let me tell you this, Sunshine Bright, we were slaves way before the Bible came out, way before 1600, way before the Gutenberg printing press was even invented. We were slaves, brother. Way before the Gutenberg printing press was even invented, we were slaves. So don't blame the Bible for the reason why we were slaves, brother. Remember, there was the trans-Sahara slave trade. Those that were in Islam and the Muslims, they didn't slave us with the Bible, man. Come on, stop it, man. Stop it. They didn't slave us with the Bible. Those people are Muslims. Okay, you can't do it. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not begging you. I'm just extending that offer to you. But that's all right. That's cool. But let me say this. Now, watch this, Sunshine Bright. The difference between me and most people that are so-called African American and black that read the Bible, you would agree that most of them believe in a white Jesus, would you not? That's my question to you. Now, I would say somewhere upwards to 95% of so-called African Americans worship in denominations that hold God up as a white man. Would you not say? I don't. The Bible says he's black. And that's what I believe. Now, watch this. To show you that I'm consistent about if you see a million black people running in one direction, run the opposite direction. I see millions of black people running in the direction of a white Jesus. White America, white political views, they just transpose those things on black people. Opposite direction. Okay, so you would agree, most, the vast majority. Guess what? I don't believe I don't believe in no white God, sunshine bright. So there you go. I'm consistent with what I'm advocating. I run the opposite direction. Now watch this. I want to ask you this question, sunshine bright. If most black people, so-called black people, are running in the direction of a white supremacy God, and you have another, and they're reading the same book like me, but I'm running in the direction of a black God, how can it be the same religion? You see what I'm saying? And I would even go this step further. How could it be the same book? You see what I'm saying? How could it be the same book? Now, yeah, it's the same book as far as exactly what it says, but the the spirit and the interpretation of that book is totally different than a person, a white man. So it's the same Bible? No, it really is in principle. It really is a different book. And I'm going to add this too. I'm going to add this too to the equation, sunshine bright. Most black people, watch this, and you let me know if this is true. Most black people who worship a white God, and they are Christians especially, don't they believe that we are the descendants of Ham? Don't they believe that? Don't they believe that we are the descendants of Ham, the cursed race? Don't they believe that? And it really wasn't Ham, it's Canaan, his son. Maybe you haven't heard that before. But see, look at this. I read the same Bible, but guess what the Bible teaches? It teaches that so-called African Americans, guess what we really are? We're the descendants of Shem, not the descendants of Ham. We're the descendants of Shem. So again, I'm showing you another way that I'm running in the opposite direction. I'm running into the opposite direction because I don't believe the same thing. Furthermore, I'm not a Christian. So now I gave you three examples. Simple white God. The God that's mentioned in this book is not even a white man. The Bible tells you that in Revelation chapter 1, verse 14 and 15. Revelation chapter 1, verse 14 and 15. Hey, Herbal Baraka, how you doing? Good to see you. Shalom. Akiyahu, that's who you are. Yeah, Akiyahu and family. Good, 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 good. Good to see you, brother. Hope your daughter is doing well. Yeah, Herbal Baraka, he has a daughter that is in she's receiving chemotherapy treatment because she has not lupus. Is it lupus? Yeah, I think it's lupus. And she's receiving chemotherapy treatments, and so far she's doing good. She was able to come home and with the family for a day or two or something like that. And this brother, he has a what you call that? He has a GoFundMe page. And so what I would like to do in support of his family is I would like to post his GoFundMe page. So if anybody wants to contribute to his family, his daughter, who has leukemia, not lupus, leukemia. Sorry about that. And you could go and out. She's doing good, and she still has a whole bunch of treatments to take and everything, and it's a lot of expenses that come along with a family member getting contracting leukemia. So I would like to post a link in the room for this family. And yeah, I haven't been on YouTube for a while, about a week or something like that. And so I'd like to perform some disinterested benevolence on the behalf of this man of the Most High, his family. So yeah, let me get my Gmail up here. I'm going to grab this link and I'm going to post it in the room, and you all can go and support. So I just want to go back to Sunshine Bright for a minute. Finish giving you this work. Let me see. GoFundMe. Let me see. I got this somewhere. Go. Yeah, I think the name of his page is called Saving Hannah. Well, that's all right. I'm gonna post the link to the room anyway, to their GoFundMe page anyway. So I'm gonna post the link in the room. Then you guys can share the link. And even if you're not going to contribute anything, just share the link at least. Share the link, spread the story, put it on your Twitter, your Instagram, blase, blase, blah, all your social network. And let's, support this Israelite family. Okay, I got the link. What I'm going to do is I got the link here. So yeah, there you go. That's the link for the brother of Herbal, who's in the room right now. But anyway, what? She's home for good now? Wow. Man, you know what man, that's news to me. I just clicked back over to my chat room screen. Wow, she's home for good? Whoa, whoa. That's an answer to prayers. And another thing, Sunshine, if you're still in the room, I guess I told you that. I don't pray to no white God. The God that looked just like me. Okay. I pray to the Elohim that look just like my people. Okay. Hey, the Elizabeth 125, how you doing? That looked like a head of hair there. That looked like a head of hair there as your icon. That's good. I pray to the Elohim who got hair like that head of hair in Elizabeth 125's thumbnail. Okay, that's the one I pray to. I don't be praying to white people and all this kind of stuff. When I see Tariq Nasheed all wrapped up in an American flag and stuff, and then he's doing a documentary about the Haitian Revolution and getting free, doing a documentary about that he's about to release about the Haitians getting away from under white supremacy in some remote way, because they really didn't get it for free or nothing. All you have to do is look at Haiti and you can see It's a devastation. The only way, let me tell you something, the only way that so-called black people, African Americans who are really Israelites and don't know it, is going to get free from white people is the Most High is going to have to deliver us. Period. I don't care if we're Haitian, African American, from Bahamian, Trinidadian, West Indians. I don't care what we are. Dominicans, black Mexicans, black Indians. We're not going to get free from these people. Y'all might as well stop it. We're not going to get free. Let's just do our time like Daniel did, like Joseph did, and make the best of what we can in this oppression and captivity. The Bible says in Ezekiel chapter 11, verse 6, that he would be a little sanctuary for us in the land of our captivity. He said he will be a little sanctuary for us if we didn't act a fool while we was in captivity. But you got Tariq Nasheed walking around talking about I'm rooting for the American fighter. Why he didn't say I'm rooting for the African fighter, the black fighter? See, you can't trust our leaders. They get a little paper, and guess what? Now they're Americans. And guess what? They always was Americans in the closet. They were closeted Americans. But anyway, I didn't want this to be a long video. This is Prophet Rawanawabi. Just wanted to hit you up with this. No matter how many videos you make like this is going to reach somebody. But the vast majority of our people, they will never, ever listen to anything that's coming from a black guy. They never going to listen to anything coming from a black ashy man. They're not going to do that. That don't even make sense. I don't even care if you told them that the sky blue. They're not going to listen. White mommy and white daddy. That's what it's all about with these people. And that's why most of them going to have to be killed. But anyway, this is Prophet Rawanawabi signing out. I can't think of nothing else to say. I've said enough. Shalom. I want to say, it really is interesting that in the whited out, not the whited out, the Hidden Colors series, Tariq Nasheed don't say anything about the Jews and their role in the slave trade. He don't say nothing about that. Nothing about that. Why? See, we be having agents in our midst, and we can't see them. It's another thing. Another thing that I always hear from our people is this: because Mayweather has won the fight. Y'all, stop it. I wouldn't be, if somebody came to me today and said the fight was rigged, it wouldn't surprise me in one bit. Now, on the other hand, I don't believe that McGregor could beat Floyd Mayweather. Stop it, y'all. This is stupid. This was a come up for McGregor, and a come up, quite frankly, for Mayweather as well, because it looked like he's having a little financial trouble. But in any case, y'all, we got to stop going for the bread and circuses. That's what Rome did right before their fall. Right before their fall, y'all. They start promoting bread and circuses stuff. The Roman circuses was a large open air venue used for public events in the ancient Roman Empire. The circuses were familiar to the ancient Greek homephiladromes, All those circuses serve varying purposes and different in design and structure. The phrase used by the Roman writer to deplore the declining heroism of Romans after the Roman Republic ceased to exist and the Roman Empire began. Two things only the people anxiously desired: bread and circuses. The government kept the Roman populace happy by distributing free food and staging huge spectacles. Yeah, this is the same thing. It's just the Romans doing the same thing they've been doing. Black people think Mayweather won. How could you win when all the people are still at the bottom? It's no way you can win when all the people on your team are at the bottom. They're not even on the playing field. And I want to tell you that this was more than a come up for Mayweather's and McGregor combined. This was a come up for white supremacy. You know how many billions that white people made off the Conor McGregor promotion and fight? They're going to be able to put their children to school for 10 generations because of this fight. And guess where we're going to go to? Lower realm of the ladder. But guess what black people say? Well, you just let us be happy that the black man won. I don't give a damn and winning. I want us all to win. I want all our people to win. And I don't want us to win in the arena of our enemies. No, I want us to win in the arena of the Most High. That's real victory. That's lasting victory. I don't care about no Muhammad Ali and no John Jones Bones and all that. Just stop. I want us to win as a people. That's what I want. I want to see us win as a people. I'm not interested in one black person winning. That's boring. I don't care if it's a football game, baseball game, boxing, wrestling, MMA. I'm not interested in that. It's just boring to me. We at the bottom. And I want to tell you something. I'm not interested in our people. Is interested in our people becoming rich and successful as individuals. That's boring to me. I want to see us all get rich and successful. And I want to see us get rich and successful outside the defined parameters of white people. I want us to be rich and successful in the confines of the Most High. That's what I want to see. Forget about being like white people. I don't want that kind of success. Because just like we fall, they gonna fall. Just like we fall, they are gonna fall. Hey, Oops Apparel, how you doing? Shalom, shalom, shalom. So I guess that's it for me. Share, like, subscribe, comment, please. And watch this video again too. And see how Tariq Nasheed is cooning. It's just cooning, y'all. It's just some race pimping. That's all it is. It's just race pimping. That's what most of these guys are doing. Race pimping, getting views, getting rich, getting paid. They're agents and all this kind of stuff. And agents and provocateurs and all this kind of stuff. You know? And I want to tell you something. When you got a person that's supposed to be a leader or expert in a field and they start cooning, it means that they don't have no character for what they say they represent. Character. You gotta, man, that's important. What the real way to discern if somebody's on the real or if they on the take. All right, I'm out of here, y'all. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I won't be doing no videos next week, but I will be doing starting videos up again, posting videos up again on the 2nd of September. So you all take it easy. This is Prophet Rawanawabi. Thank you for visiting. I appreciate you all. Shalom.